Well, let us see what is the next best thing that Blender has to offer us. With that being said and done, what I will do, I will show you what I have done here. I have created 5 cubes, created a 3-point lighting system and a camera. If we go into the Z axis, you can see, and if I go to the rendered mode, you can see what is actually happening here. It will take some time because I have loaded it for the first time, and this is the light setup. And if I show it from camera by clicking numpad 0, you can see what is happening. So today we are going to see what camera consists of and what can be done with the camera. So here in the object data properties of the camera, what I have done is I have clicked on the camera, numpad 0, and now the camera is selected. And in its object data properties we have few options, lots of options. We will be seeing in this video few, and in the next video more, and in the next video some more. So here the type is perspective. If I change it from perspective to orthographic, the dimensions of each and every cube will be same. This is useful for engineering purpose. And the next is panoramic mode, which will be only visible in cycles, and because I have cycles enabled, cycles will render it in panoramic view. This is the panoramic view, and in panoramic view we have a few options like equirectangular, fisheye equidistant, fisheye equisolid, and mirror ball. This is how some of those panoramic views work. I will take perspective, and here we have focal length. Focal length refers to the size of length of your dimension. So if I go on Google and search for, this is a camera with a smaller focal length, this is a camera with a larger focal length. So I will be changing this focal length to show you what happens. Now this is 7mm focal length. 7mm means the length of this lens is 7mm, which means it will be working as a security camera. Now if you see here, it is actually working as a security camera. Shift right click to change this cursor somewhere over here so that it's out of our way. And if I change this to more than 50, we are zooming inside. So 50 is the default. You can just keep your mouse over here and press backspace to get to the default values. And lens units, do you want it to show it in millimeters or field of view? Millimeters means it's written in mm, and if it's field of view it will be shown in degrees in angle. And if I go to the website this is a very wonderful image. Now if I open this image in new tab, this is how, if we have a smaller focal length, the angle of view will be a little bit larger. If we have a larger focal length, the length of this lens is larger, the angle of view is very smaller. And if you have even larger focal length, the angle of the view is very smaller. So you can either change the length of this focal length of this lens, or you can change the angle of view, which is over here, field of view. Field of view is nothing but angle of view. That's why the value is in degrees. Then we have this shift X. For that I have to set up this image in such a way that I will be viewing it from bottom. It's mostly useful in architectural renderings. What I am trying to do is put the camera right next to the cube and press Ctrl Alt 0, and field of, I will change the mm, I will change it to 16 mm, and then tap G to move the camera, and click on middle click to zoom in, to move the camera inside, not zoom in. I am moving the camera inside, I am not zooming it in. So I am taking the camera somewhere over here, and then G, and then bring it down over here. Now if you see at the top corners, it seems like they are trying to converge somewhere, they are going to meet somewhere. So to remove that, the next option is Shift XY. Now because we are seeing in the vertical axis this converging, we should be changing the value of Y. So if I change this value, very minute value is enough. If I change this 0.1, I will increase the value a little bit, 0.1, and then bring the camera over here and rotate the camera along the camera's x-axis. I am rotating, so the camera will be rotating in x-axis according to the world, and once more I will click X to rotate it according to our camera's axis. Now you see the changes are happening. Now the building is feeling like it's converging, and if I bring it over here, the converging is little less. I will type here the value of 0.15, somewhere around 0.15 or 0.2, and then rotate in x-axis of world axis. No, once more tap x-axis to change in the axis of the camera. Now you can see that the lines are very straight, and this is what is required in architecture. When you are having high-rise buildings, it should not appear like they are converging on the top, they should appear like they are straight. To bring that effect, this Shift Y is important. Let me show you what happens with the camera over here. So this is the camera. If I shift this X and Y, it's going to change how it's viewing the image. And if we change it in x-axis, let me keep it somewhere over here. If I change it in x-axis, it will change this option. Clip start and clip end. Let me Control Z it a little bit to the point where it was initially. 150 mm. So now what is happening is it's showing the image completely. Now clip start defines from where it will see the rendered image. If I increase this value, you will start clipping of, this is called clipping. I am cutting that part, and beyond not in front of 11.9 meter, I am not able to see anything. That is why we are clipping it. If we want, we can clip from the end side. I will type a number 20, and we can clip it from the back side. If I show it in shaded mode, you can clip over here. So we are clipping the area. So we are now seeing only the area between 11.6 and something 12 point or 13.6. That's how clipping works. So that's it for this, guys. If you like this video, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and make sure that you comment and let me know what more do you want to know about this awesome Blender software. And there is also a Patreon page that I have created. Links will be given in the description. In that Patreon page, you can opt for supporting me, so that I could take this job full time and bring all the information to you regarding Blender. So with that being said and done, try to see it, learn it, understand it. I will see you in the next video. Veda.